Let me be clear on it. I don't care about opinions. I don't even care about my own memories whatsoever. I don't care about the past, let alone even something called like goals or ambition. Goals is a word that doesn't exist. It's just relating to like fly with the seagulls. It's basically none other than daydreaming, and it's very dangerous. Let me be clear on that. I'm not a foreigner whatsoever. I'm tied to America as basically an Aryan, that happens to, be like Iranian sized. There you go. Archaeology is fun, and so is like genetic tests. That I view it as nothing but freaking fun. It's fun to, look at, just entertain. And I throw it out the window. There you go. Well, so, there you go. I just happen to, be an Asiatic, so what? And there you go. Doesn't mean shit. And people give me a proper perspective. I'm grateful for it. There you go. It doesn't apply to me as far as generation. I'm tied to America. No, there you go. So therefore I'm American. There you go. I just happen to be like raising Roman Catholicism. I happen to be part Islamic. That basically resonates with me. There you go. I do things the Aryan way because that's what resonates with me the most. I just happen to resonate with being an Iranian Aryan. There you go. Because, I can look at myself with, Iranians of various variations and, there we go. Even my bullshit tests showed Sarmatian and Scythian, more specifically Sarmatian from late Scythian period. There you go. I also happen to be tied to Rome. There you go. It's not for nothing I happen to be baptized as a Roman Catholic. There you go. The Quran and the Bible resonates with me very heavily. But at the end of the day, I'm a liberal arts person there, and I deal with, clearing my head, using mind power, basically. I do use mindfulness at times, and other times I just do things because that's the Aryan way of doing things. There you go. And if you want to hear my language, there you go. I speak it anyways. There you go. Yamnayan is just another word for Aryan. And Yamnayan is not a real word whatsoever. They call themselves Aryans. Doesn't matter how it's spelled, it's pronounced Aryan. There you go. I deal with real world delusions. No. Not anything grand or anything small or vulnerable. Just real world delusions to where, I just don't care about the past whatsoever. There you go. It's just I go with biofeedback entirely, and that's all that matters. So there you go. I'm not a guy that likes to pick at people or any way whatsoever. It's just that some of you guys, don't like drinking coffee whatsoever because it's testosterone inducing and it's basically about doing work, the work, the work in your guys' own way. Some of you guys are better off doing away with paganism. It's not a real word. You guys should be devout Catholics or devout Orthodoxy with whatever resonates with you, basically. And what resonates with me the most is Arianism, and what's part of it, two things, what's called Caucasian yoga and what's called the liberal arts. There you go. Right now I'm basically mentally slowing down. I'm a severe autist to where I just get far too ahead of myself. There you go. I don't really care about the future. No one can predict the future. Astrology, well, astrology is not about predicting the future. It's about actually paying attention to yourself and actually meditating on yourself. And you'd be surprised what comes out of your own body. So a lot of you guys basically have a lot to prove that you're not just making things up when you guys have not done anything your entire lives or have done a whole bunch of shit things that you just don't want to admit to doing but can be proven by just simply muscle testing it alone and going back to your actual astrology transits. Basically human design being the best, bar none. There you go. I basically go by the planets, the stars, the weather patterns on the planet, which is rapidly changing at record speeds that's affecting you personally to the point where you guys are actually suffocating not only on CO2 but basically heavy metals from the earth itself. Has nothing to do with climate engineering it whatsoever. As a matter of fact, there should be such thing as climate engineering, and it's not even being done whatsoever. I'm not mentioning any names whatsoever. They don't even know who I am. So they're, well, basically in their own little world. That's basically a form of autism. Basically being in your own little world. Like another autism is basically being totally dissociated to where you can get mixed up. That's basically me. There you go. Jumbled up, mixed up. Not the same things. It's basically just subtleties. There you go. That's basically kind of like just clarification. There we go.